Loves, welcome to a new pick a card reading. Today we're going to be getting your twin flame, your soulmate, your beloved, your crush, that special person that you're watching this reading for. We're going to find out their thoughts and feelings about you. So if you're new to this channel, I am Dr. V. Welcome. It is so great to have you here. Make sure you do hit that subscribe, turn on notifications, and get active in this amazing global family. You know, sometimes when we're on this journey, it can feel a little bit lonely. It can feel like people don't understand what we're going through. But here, everyone does understand, and we are all here to love and support each other. So make sure that you come here and feel that this is your home. This is where you are valued, you are understood, your feelings are understood, and where you can come for comfort and clarity if you're going through a challenging situation, whether you're with your person and going through some obstacles, or whether you've gone into no contact or separation. All right, so today I have a pick a spirit animal reading. So I have 3 spirit animals here for you to choose from. Please do know this is a general reading. Not everything may resonate. Take what does and leave the rest. But if you're at that point where you just need crystal clear clarity on your situation, your special person, not a general reading, you want to just get to the bottom line, then I highly recommend that you have the live reading experience with me. I'm one of the few people who offers this because I love to see you on video call. It is so healing and transformative, and Spirit answers all of your questions right there in real time. So if that doesn't resonate, that's fine. I also offer video recorded readings. So if you go to livetarot.com/readings, you will see my entire menu right there. So go ahead and take a deep breath. See which of these you feel most guided to. You can pick number 1, number 2, number 3, or you can pick them all and take the messages that work. So for group number 1, we have the Stag Spirit. Take the lead. For group number 2, we have the Nightingale Spirit. Love is all around. And for group number 3, we have the Brown Bear Spirit. Take time out. Okay, go ahead and make your selection. We'll get started here with group number 1. Okay, group number 1 that chose the Stag Spirit. Let's see, what are your person's thoughts and feelings about you? So we'll start here with your tarot, and then we will open up these oracle cards. What are their thoughts and feelings about group 1? So we have the Magician. We have Judgment. Wow, so major arcanas coming through here, which tells us that there's definitely some big energies happening right now between the two of you. Something big. Page of Wands. Okay. All right. So this person, I feel like for some of you, this person feels like they have lost you at this time, or that you are somehow losing each other at this time. Whether there's been some disagreement, some sort of obstacle, something that's gotten in the way, something that's made this person have to step back. I feel like they are very much wanting to manifest you back into their life, okay? They very much want a second chance with you. So for some of you, I feel like you've already maybe gone into some sort of separation. It doesn't have to be for a long period of time, but there's been some tension. Okay, there's been some deep-seated tension between the two of you. And I feel like a lot of this has come from some sort of miscommunication with this Page of Wands, something that was not communicated right. Okay, there were things that were not told, things that were held back. There were thoughts, there were feelings, there were situations that were happening that this person was not coming out and being totally truthful about. And I don't get the energy that they're a bad person or they were hiding terrible things from you, but they weren't being totally open or vulnerable with you about certain parts of their life. And the reason why they weren't being vulnerable with you is because they have certain fears. Like they had a fear of losing you, but it's almost like it kind of was a self-fulfilling prophecy in the fact that they didn't fully open up. They didn't fully tell you the full picture of what was going on in their life, made them lose you anywhere, made them lose your trust anyway. So I feel like this person right now, they really feel that they have lost your trust, okay? They feel like you used to have faith in them. You used to think so highly of them. You used to see them as someone you respect, okay? I feel like you also saw them as somebody who was very capable. Like you really cared for this person because they seem to understand you. They seem to understand the situation. They seem to understand like the world in a good way. Like they seem to have this sense of comfort with themselves. They can be very much in this magician's energy as well. Like when they take on something, they are really good at making sure it happens. There's something really desirable about this person. You saw something special in this person and they saw that in you as well. And I feel like you both mirrored each other in the sense that both of you are the type of people who really do step into what it is that you want, and you try your best to manifest that or to make that happen. And there was something between the two of you that felt very at home. Okay, there was something here in each of your souls, in each of your personalities that just seemed to fit, okay? But there was something that this person, with this judgment energy, I just feel like there may have been something in this person's past that they felt was incomplete, or they felt that they didn't have access to. Okay, so for some of you, there's something here either that creeped up from the past, or that was unfinished, or like, and I feel like that has something to do with them not being fully vulnerable. Okay, there was something about their life or something that they've gone through in the past that they weren't able to fully share with you. Okay, and so I feel for some of you, this judgment is about them having something that they needed to complete or finish before they could truly move on and take real action towards you or make you a real offer. For others of you, I feel like this judgment is more about them feeling like they are losing you or have lost you already and now want that second chance. Okay, like they want to press that reset button. They want you to give them another chance to prove to you that they can earn your trust. Okay, I do feel that there's some sort of big issue here about trust, vulnerability, about information. Page of Wands, like a communication that needed to happen but didn't happen. For some of you, I feel like you may have found out something about this person, not because they told you, but because you found out in some indirect way. And then they were really ashamed or embarrassed, or they felt really bad that they couldn't tell you these things themselves, and you had to find out somewhere else or from someone else. Okay, so I feel like they're also very aware and very sad and heartbroken over the fact that they didn't take the right actions. Okay, like whatever they did or whatever they said came across as a bit childish. came across as a bit immature. So while this person with the Magician's energy, maybe somebody who in the outside world tends to seem confident or tends to seem to get things done, seems to have goals and ambition, and it seems to be somebody who is attractive in the outside world, sometimes they do show up a bit on the immature side. Okay, there's a side of them emotionally that is still struggling to really find their own voice and to not be afraid to ask for what they want or to reveal what they want about themselves or what they want in a relationship. So that's where their actions can also come across as a bit childish. Now, this person knows this, okay? They know that whatever they've done here has been, not as respectable or not as mature as it should be. And so this is why I feel like they are ashamed of their behavior right now. They do want that fresh new start with you. Spend some quality time together. It is imperative that we spend quality time with those we are in significant relationships with, listening and talking to each other. Okay, so this person, maybe lately you guys have not been spending quality time together, whether you're in separation, whether you're in no contact, little contact. Whatever has happened here, I feel like this person really, really wants to spend quality time with you, okay? They are reminiscing. They are going over in their minds again and again the special moments that you shared together. I feel like they really do love you. Look at the love and affection that these two people have for each other. I feel like no matter what the situation is right now between the two of you, they are falling back upon their memories of when you guys were close, okay? They're falling back upon any moments that they can conjure up in their mind of where you guys were close, where you guys were happy, where you guys were sharing your love, your thoughts, and you had special and precious moments together. I feel like this person is really holding on to those moments right now, going over them again and again, reliving them over and over again, and that is creating a deeper desire in them, even more so to create more of that, to have more quality time to spend with you, to be in your presence. Maybe this person hasn't been in your presence in a while and they're missing your presence very much. Again, going back to that judgment, I wouldn't be surprised, because this is about like, I want to reinvent this. I want to come back to this. I want to experience, what we used to have. Okay, so we have indecision, the indecision card in reverse. So this is good. So if you feel like this person was indecisive, maybe like they spent time with you, you guys got really close, and then they pulled away for some reason, and they were mysterious about it, you didn't understand why they pulled away, maybe they seemed very wishy-washy or indecisive, I feel like they are, again, well aware that that comes from that more immature energy, and I feel like they want to now show you that they are not indecisive anymore. Like they have made a decision, they are clear, they are consistent, and that if you gave them that chance to prove it to you, they would. Okay, they would prove it to you. Now, what I find interesting here with these two energies is, you see how I said for some of you, there's something here about this person's past. There's something that they are like embarrassed about in their past, or there's something that's come back from their past, and they feel that it is unfinished. So this person definitely has some sort of a story, okay? There is some sort of story that they are still carrying within them. And that story is around some sort of wound or something that they feel that they failed at. And I feel like this person, again with that Magician's energy, I don't think they take failure very well. They don't like failing at things. They want to feel like they are a success. They want to feel like they're making things work. They're making things happen. So I feel like if this person has stepped back from you, or or they're being mysterious and you don't know what the problem is, why they were like really great with you and then they kind of went cold, I feel like it's because there is a story. There is a story from their past that they are still holding on to, and it feels like a failure to them. It feels unfinished to them. It's something that they have to somehow resolve or figure out. And part of the reason for that is that they do tend to want to please other people. And this is something to be aware of. Like, you know, in the same way that they may seem like they want to please you a lot, they also tend to have that with other people. So if you're struggling with this person in any kind of like a third party situation which came back from the past, or you feel like there's something, you know, dark there in the past, like there's some other person or other experience or something that is unresolved from their past that is coming through, that is there is an energy there. And I feel like that's why it seems like, why do they have to please other people? Why do they have to make sure other people are okay? For some of you, that's the reason why you went into this problem in the first place. So that's why I feel like this person wants you to know, they want to tell you that they're not going to be indecisive anymore. Like they're going to let go of whatever this story is. They're going to stop trying to please other people, and they want to please you. They want to come forward to you and be in that place of giving to you, not giving to their past, not giving to other people or giving to other situations. So let's see what they would say to you about their thoughts and feelings. And if you could take a second to give this video a like and a subscribe, thank you so much. You have no idea how much it actually supports me in the channel. I miss your beautiful smile and joyous laugh. They used to light up my world. Yeah, see? It hurts to see online that you've moved on with your life. Okay, so take that as it resonates. For some of you, you may have, you know, been like, okay, I don't know what's up with this person. Things aren't right here. I feel like something is wrong. You know, I've had to step away. And I'm just going to move on and live my best life. And that's a really good thing. That's a really good thing. That is a very empowering energy. So if that's what you've done and you've given this person their space, that's a good thing, because it's really hurting them that you're definitely moving on. Focused on money. I'm currently focusing on my career and finances. My main priority is financial stability. Okay, so for some of you, that might be what this person was hiding or not talking about, right? Like with the Magician's energy, again, they might be trying to manifest more abundance, a better job, a better situation. They might have had some financial difficulty that they were too embarrassed to talk about, or some responsibilities that are on their head, whether it's debts or things like that. So for some of you, that's part of their tale. That's part of their story, right? And that situation may have also come about from not looking or caring about their own needs and letting other people's needs be more important than their own. Okay, so keep that in mind as well. So what else are they thinking and feeling about group one? See, they so appreciate you. So what they have shared with you, they deeply, deeply appreciate, okay? They have great appreciation for you, love for you, respect for you. They want to tell you how much they appreciate your love, your presence in their life. That's why I feel like that spending quality time is such a big energy coming through. It's like they deeply love and appreciate you, and they want to spend more time with you. Especially if they've been distracted by like money struggles, financial struggles, or other responsibilities. See, they really regret losing you, or regret that they have pushed you away. You know, maybe they haven't lost you completely, but maybe they have not been able to give you the time, the affection, the love, again, the quality time that you deserve. So they have a lot of regrets on them not being able to give to you what they really want to give to you. And also regrets around some of that Page of Pentacles, maybe some immature behavior where they weren't able to fully open up to you or tell you exactly what they're going through because of their own pride, right? So there is definitely, you know, they've been stuck in this for a while now, right? For some of you, I feel like, well, this says block, third party, silence, and barrier. So for some of you, this may indicate that there is some sort of a third party situation, but it doesn't have to be romantic. It can be their finances. It can be their debts. It can be their career. It can be their family situation. But this person definitely has been feeling stuck. They have a lot of regrets on how things went down with you. They want to make things better. I feel like they want to tell you how much they love and appreciate you, and they want to make it up to you. I think that's the main thing here. I think at the end of the day, this reading is all about this Judgment energy right here, okay? They want to show you that they can win your trust again. They want to show you that you can count on them again, that they can actually be there for you. They're not going to go back and forth. They're not going to be indecisive. They're going to focus on you and this connection, and they're going to focus on stopping this or becoming unstuck from whatever these emotional, mental, or life barriers that were coming in the way of them fully being there for you. Okay? So this is what I have for you. If you'd like to have a personal reading with me, you can do the live or the video recorded. You can also order any of the oracle decks that I have created and used in this reading. They're great problem solvers for your questions at home. So everything is at livetarot.com. Make sure you check that out. Thank you so much for being here. I'll see you all on the next one. My beautiful group 2 that chose the Nightingale Spirit. Let's see, what are your person's thoughts and feelings about you? So we'll start with your tarot. And then we will open your oracle cards. So we have the 4 of Cups. We have the Hermit. And we have the 9 of Cups. Wow, okay. Interesting. So I feel like right now this person is definitely struggling with certain things that are going on in their life that are very emotionally difficult for them. Okay, they're having a hard time dealing with their emotions right now. I feel this energy that they feel overwhelmed. Things have gone on in their life, and I feel like it's a combination of what's been going on with you as well as what's been going on in their life in general. Okay, so because of that, I feel like there's just been a lot of pressure building up in this person's life, and I feel like they've been really struggling to find some happiness. Okay, so I wouldn't be surprised if right now this particular person is going through some sort of anxiety or depression, and it's very situational. I'm not saying it's not like this is a permanent thing for them, but whatever they're going through right now, it is putting them in a very difficult emotional place, and it might be causing them a lot of feelings of stress and overwhelm. And that stress and overwhelm may also be leading them to feel very anxious and depressed. Okay, so this is why I feel like right now they've gone into a hermit mode. It's almost as if like this is the only way they can get some relief. I feel like their emotions were very heightened. Their emotions were very out of control, and so it's almost like they've had to seek relief from their own emotions by withdrawing. Okay, so this person, they may not just be, if they've withdrawn from you, it's not just from you, group 2. It's literally they're going through some sort of a phase where they're literally kind of retreating from life. Like they just need that time, that solitude to kind of, be in themselves, to catch a breath. And I don't feel that it has anything to do specifically with you. Okay, I feel like they don't want to burden you right now with their emotional mess. Okay, so if they are taking a break from you, it is for that reason. If they are a little bit silent, if they're a little bit withdrawn, it's because they've gone into this hermit mode in their life in order to be in a better place. It's like they don't want to be around you as much until they themselves can be in a better place. And you know how some people are like, it depends on like if you are more introverted or more extroverted, like, right? Like, you know, introverted people, which I wouldn't be surprised this person may be a bit more on the introverted side. Doesn't mean that they're not social. It doesn't mean that they don't like being around people, but it depends on how you handle your, like, what do you need to do to handle your emotions. So some people need to withdraw and spend time on their own, and they need to feel like that they need to kind of be a little bit emotionally withdrawn in order to get a hold of themselves with this Four of Cups. So that's more, a little bit more of that introverted nature, right? Like, okay, I need to withdraw from people. I need to be on my own. That's how I right now, my energy is very depleted. I'm very low on energy. I need to just kind of chill and be with myself and maybe listen to my music, like that kind of thing, right? Versus other people, when they're going through a hard time, they need to talk it out. They need to be with their friends. They need to be with their loved ones, and that's going to bring them more energy. That's going to make them feel better. This person seems to be the kind who right now needs to withdraw into themselves, because it's almost like they don't want their unhappiness right now to make you unhappy. I feel like this person really does love and care for you. They want you to be happy. They don't want to burden you with their problems, even though it doesn't make any sense, because, you know, as your partner, you guys are supposed to lean on each other. You guys are supposed to ask each other for support when you're going through a tough time. But I feel like that's the thing with this person, is that initially they don't do that. Okay, they will eventually, but initially when this person is going through a very dark time, they need to first take that time on their own. Okay, so this would be a good time to give them that space. If they need to take that time to themselves, this is a good time to give them that space, because they want you to be happy. They don't want to make you unhappy. And they also want to come back to a good place themselves, because if they can come back to this Nine of Cups and start feeling more like themselves again, start feeling more normal again, then they can also give to you. Right now, I feel like their cup is so empty. You know, like with this Four of Cups, I just feel like their emotional cup is so empty. They have nothing to give right now. They have to replenish. They have to, you know, find their emotional balance again. Okay, so that's why I feel like with this Hermit's energy, like this person just needs that time. And while they're going through that time, see, look at them, like they have this, like, you know, hood on, they're under a cloak, but see, they're looking at that stag. So at some point they do want to be that stag. Like right now they're not, they're hiding out. They don't have the freedom. Look at the difference between this person who's just standing there, you know, in one place hidden under a cloak, versus a stag who is leaping, right? Totally free, totally out there in the world, in motion, taking action. I feel like that's what your person does want to do. They are preparing themselves to do that. Okay, this is the silence before the action. This is where they are replenishing. Okay, forgiveness. Nothing can be gained by holding on to past disappointments. Okay, so this person, whatever they're going through emotionally, may have to do with some form of forgiveness that they have to ask of you, as well as some form of forgiveness that they have to receive from what they're going through. So I feel like there is some energy here around apologies, around asking for forgiveness, but it may be both ways. It may be in certain ways they know that they've done wrong and they need to ask your forgiveness, and maybe even the forgiveness of other people who are closer to them. And then also at the same time, they know that there are certain things that have been done to them by others, right? And that might be one of the reasons why they're going through this very emotionally overwhelming, stressful time. And maybe they're waiting for an apology as well, right? So there's something here, okay? Something has happened that has been emotionally very, very difficult, whether it's between the two of you as well as in this person's kind of life in general. And forgiveness is definitely coming out as a key element of that, as a key energy there, that, you know, there is an energy of seeking forgiveness and giving forgiveness. Okay, it's really running both ways. Wow, see? Wow. Isn't this what I said? There's something here about this person going through some sort of very deep anxiety, okay? So there's some sort of fear of loss. There's some sort of fear of something that's already been lost. I don't know if they've already lost you, if they already feel like they've lost you or lost this relationship somehow. But I feel like this person is going through a very anxious, stressful time. And this is another reason why they've gone into hermit mode. It's almost like they can't right now deal with the level of anxiety. See? Wow. So look at all of these. I just feel like your person is definitely going through a dark night of the soul phase. There's certain lessons that they need to learn. Maybe they have not really been introspective. Maybe they have certain big challenges, big things about themselves, into me I see, that they don't want to see, they don't want to admit to. Okay, we're getting this addictions energy. So for some of you, this person may have certain addictions that they don't want to acknowledge, they don't want to admit to. And this could be anything. It doesn't even have to be like, you know, drugs and alcohol and all the usual addictions. It can even be addictions to drama, addictions to anger, addiction to negativity, right? So there might be some shadow work, some sort of darker parts of this person that have been coming out lately more than usual. Okay, and whatever these darker parts of them that have been coming out is Spirit's way of saying you can't ignore this anymore. You have to acknowledge this. You have to work through this. If you don't get through this and deal with it, you're going to lose the love of your life. And I feel like that's where it's like they've realized this. Like, okay, like either they have to look into themselves and heal or do the work to fix whatever is coming out of them that is toxic or dark or difficult, or else they may lose you forever. And I feel like that's what they are very much thinking and feeling right now as they're in this hermit mode. They're coming to terms with the truth of where they're at, of what needs to happen, of how they, you know, they're coming to the truth of the fact that losing you permanently is a very real thing, you know, that this could happen if they don't do what needs to be done. So let's put their thoughts and feelings into words. And if you could take a second to give this video a like and a subscribe, thank you so much. You have no idea how much it supports me and the channel. My memories of you haunt me and keep me thinking about what could have been. Okay, so for those of you who you're separated from this person at this time, they are definitely haunted. They are definitely haunted by your memories, okay, of what happened, what could have happened, where you could have gone. And of course, the more they're in that hermit mode, the more they're going to be dwelling on those memories. Everywhere I go, I look around as if you'll magically be there, okay? So if you've been in some sort of a separation, this person is really feeling your absence, okay? They are hungering, desiring to see you, okay? They are like deeply wishing that you could be in front of their eyes. Unclear. I don't know how I feel about this connection anymore. Okay, so take that as it resonates. For some of you, this Four of Cups can definitely lead to this kind of energy, right? Because when your emotions are very shut down, when you feel very overwhelmed, you don't know, you know, where you're going, what you're doing, you don't know where you land. Sometimes the high level of anxiety here can also make you feel like everything is so unclear, so uncertain. I don't know what to do. My emotions just don't make any sense. Okay, so for some of you, this person might be in a much deeper kind of level into some sort of, you know, toxic emotions, right? Yeah. So they know that if they wish to be with you, they're going to have to come to a mutual understanding, okay? They're going to have to let go of whatever those darker things are, whether they're addictions, or if you want to call it that, or just darker tendencies, personal challenges, you know, the dark, like more of that shadow work. They're going to have to come to an understanding. They're going to have to compromise. Like they can't have it completely their way. They can't like be wallowing in these dark things and still expect you to accept all of that, you know, whatever behavior that is, you know, whatever comes out from that. If it's dark, if it's difficult, they're going to have to compromise it. They're going to have to let that go and maybe even ask for forgiveness around things that have already happened. They're going to have to be flexible. This is also about being flexible and not holding on, you know, in a stubborn way to your dark tendencies, right? Yeah, so they know, okay, that they want to be with you. But they're afraid that you won't want to put up with some of the whatever they're going through here, because it can be very difficult. It can be very challenging. I feel like at the end of the day, they would love it if they could lean on you throughout this whole thing, but they also have to do the into me I see. They also have to do the internal work, and they know that. They know that they can't just lean on you forever, even though that's something they want. And I feel like another energy I'm getting here, it's almost like they can't ask you, but they want you to wait for them. Okay, they can't ask you because they know that's not fair, that's not right. You know, that's too much of a compromise here for you. But I feel like while they're in this hermit mode trying to figure their shit out, it's almost like they wish they could ask you to wait for them, but they know they can't, because that's just like, you know, that's too much to expect from you, right? Yeah. So they're definitely dealing with some deep inner child wounds, inner child issues. Not surprising, considering we're getting the addictions as well as the into me I see, right? Because to me, that's the inner child is all about that introspection, okay? Identifying, understanding what is it in that inner child part of you that is deeply wounded. What is it that has triggered you to feel those wounds very, very deeply now? Like what happened? What made these wounds come to the surface through anxiety? Like where did this come from? It's the wounds, it's the inner child wounds that are coming through from this anxiety, that are manifesting through whatever they are addicted to, whatever toxicity or toxic behaviors that are coming out. And that's why that Four of Cups feels so comforting. Like, oh, if I just don't feel anything, then I'll be okay. If I just withdraw into silence, into this dark cloak, I will be okay. It's almost like I don't want to feel these feelings unless I can be happy again. I don't want to give you a false hope because I want you to be happy, and what if I can't live up to that expectation? So I feel like this person understands they're at the place where it is time. It's now or never. Either you heal yourself, do the internal work, or you step away from this connection. And that is what they are fully understanding. And at some point, they are going to ask for your forgiveness on that. They are in that process of working on it and coming to you for your forgiveness for anything that they have done to ruin this or make this connection feel, unhappy to you. So if you'd like to have a personal reading, you can do the live or the video recorded. You can also order any of the oracle decks that I've created and used in this reading. They're great problem solvers for your questions at home. Everything is at livetarot.com. Thank you so much for being here. I'll see you all on the next one. My beautiful group 3 that chose the brown bear spirit. Let's see, what are your person's thoughts and feelings about you? So we will start with your tarot, and then we will open up oracle cards. What are their thoughts and feelings about group 3 spirit? So we have Temperance, we have Ace of Cups, And we have the, wow, beautiful energies. I love this. I so love this. Ah, beautiful. Oh my gosh, there is nothing but beauty and positivity here between you and this person. And I feel like it really does come from the soul level, okay? A deep soul level of beauty and positivity. I feel like this person has definitely been in a place in their life where they were very out of balance for a very long time, okay? I think this person has been through a lot of darkness, a lot of pain, a lot of struggle, okay? And now there's something about them meeting you, them falling in love with you. It's almost like it opened up a new portal in their life. That's the energy I'm getting. That somehow this meeting was destined to happen, okay? You definitely have some sort of a past life relationship, okay? Like you've known each other before. So when you each met each other, there was a deep familiarity, okay? Even if you can't really verbalize it, maybe you're not going to say, hey, I look at you and I think we had a past life together. No, I don't think, it doesn't have to be that, like, you know, although it could be, it doesn't have to be. But there's a deep sense of home, okay? Like I feel like I've known you forever, even though I just met you. It's like you could see into each other's eyes and into each other's souls. And there's something, again, like I said, meeting you was some sort of a catalyst that opened up a new and better phase in this person's life. So this is why they feel that you brought them this temperance, okay? You brought balance, just your presence. I think initially even, you didn't even do anything. There was just something about your presence in their life, the way you look at them, the way you feel about them, the way you listen to them, the way you understand them. It just brought back some sort of a natural balance in this person. They started to feel much more at ease because of you, because of their relationship with you. For some of you, this may even have started out as a very deep friendship, okay? That's not for everybody, but for some of you, this may have started out as a very close friendship and then turned into more. You may have mirrored each other in this feeling as well, that, you know, you both brought balance to each other's lives. You brought relief. You brought a sense of peace, a sense of calm from troubled waters, okay? So this is why this person feels that they have an opportunity here for a brand new emotional beginning in life with you. Okay, they see you as their Ace of Cups, their new beginning. I feel like this person has felt very misunderstood in their life. Okay, I wouldn't be surprised if they're kind of like the black sheep of the family, right? Or they see themselves that way. Even if their family doesn't say, hey, you're the black sheep, nobody's going to say that. But they feel singled out in some way. Like they always feel like, you know, whatever they do is not enough. Like, you know, they're the ones who are criticized. Whatever they do is scrutinized more. Everybody looks at them more, analyzes them more. There's some sense of like this, you know, I feel like even the people that I grew up with, the people who are supposed to be my close family, they judge me somehow. Maybe not to my face, but maybe behind my back. But I always feel like I'm misunderstood. Like they don't get my decisions. They don't get my way of looking at the world. You know, they feel diminished somehow. They feel less than, even if nobody says it to their face. So I feel like there's something about you that makes this person feel like, oh no, finally there's somebody who sees me for who I really am. Finally there's somebody who sees the inside of me, who doesn't misunderstand me, and with whom I feel like I could have a brand new chapter in my life, to finally get away from disappointment, get away from rejection, get away from all of the things that brought me down before. Like this is something that I could see myself thriving in. This relationship is something I could see being incredibly positive in my life. Okay, so I feel like this person sees you as a ray of light in their life. They see you as the sun. Like you've brought warmth, you've brought light, you have nurtured them, you have given them faith and hope that it is actually possible to be loved in the way that they wish to be loved. It's so beautiful. It's such a powerful energy. It makes me wonder if some of you watching this, like, is this how it started and then something happened? Because I know for some of you watching this, you might feel like, well, wait a second, but I'm in separation from this person, or something isn't working out with them. And this is why I'm wondering, like, was this kind of like the foundational energy, but then did something from the outside, like their material world or their family or something, or their, physical situation, is that what may have gotten in the way of this? Because if it has, you should also know that while that might be an external circumstance, the foundation, the energy underneath it is very strong. Okay, the foundational love underneath is very strong. See, appreciate this moment. Each and every situation has an opportunity to grow and find love. So see, this is why I feel like maybe something has happened. Maybe something outside of yourselves or outside of the feelings that you have for each other is getting in the way or is becoming some sort of an obstacle. Because this energy to me of appreciating this moment and seeing the opportunity in a situation, to me is like saying, okay, well, if an unwanted situation has come up and come between the two of you, find the opportunity in that to grow and find love. Like there has to be a solution. There has to be an opportunity for something more, right? Like this is a problem that can be solved if you find the opportunity. So I feel like if you are struggling with this person, if something's happened in this energy between the two of you, even though it was so positive, I feel like Spirit is saying that don't give up, don't lose hope. There's something in this situation that is going to give you the opportunity to solve it. Okay, we're getting appreciation again. Now this is the second time. Okay, appreciate the moment, have the opportunity, another appreciation. And look at this. Both of these are women, feminine figures holding something that they're looking into. So either holding a flower or looking into this, holding this, it looks like some sort of a seashell, and they can see the opportunity or it's like a portal into a different world, like seeing the opportunity in something that may not necessarily be in front of you. Okay, so I feel like because we're getting this appreciation twice, I just feel like there's something here that you may not be seeing. Okay, even if you're going through a challenge right now, there's an opportunity in this struggle, in this challenge, that you and your partner may not be yet seeing yet. Okay, but it's there. Okay, the solution. If there's a problem here, the solution is there. You just are not seeing it. It might be in front of you, but you're not really seeing it yet but it's about to come out, because look, there's a powerful move that is coming here. Okay. So I feel like when this, whatever may seem unclear to you becomes clear, it's almost like what I'm seeing right now is like clouds. I'm seeing like gray clouds that are like covering the sun. Okay. See the sun's energy right here? I almost feel like the solution is that sun's energy, but there are clouds that are covering it, okay? And when those clouds part, when those clouds move, that's when you'll see what the answer is. And from that place, you each will make a powerful move, or together as a couple, you will make a powerful move. And whatever that move is, whatever that solution is going to solve whatever the problems are. And you will find the magic within each of you, okay? You will feel very empowered, okay? So like I said, the foundation between the two of you is very strong. So you have to believe that whatever obstacle has come in the way, you're going to fix it. You're going to fix it together. And you're going to, in that process of finding the solution, of appreciating the moment, finding the opportunity, you are going to also rediscover the magic of who you each really are, which is, children of spirit, right? And you are powerful souls within that. You are powerful souls in this universe. Maybe you have just forgotten the magic and the power that you truly hold. Wow, this one's a powerful one. So let's get their thoughts and feelings into words. What would they say to you? And if you could take a second to give this video a like and a subscribe. Thank you so much. You have no idea how much it actually supports me and the channel. And it's free. What could be better than that? Our beliefs were just too different. I couldn't reconcile mine to yours. Okay, so I feel like this is an indication for some of you who there is a struggle here. Maybe the reason why you're not finding the answer is because you have a different approach and they may have a different approach. So your beliefs on certain things may be contrasting. There might be a contrast there, as Abraham Hicks says, like this is contrast that is coming up, but that contrast will also show you the solution if you look for it right. If you wait for it. Being apart has been more difficult than I can accept. Okay, so that's another special message for those of you who may have, separated, or maybe like right now just kind of stepping back because maybe your beliefs are different. Maybe you don't know how to come together and deal with any kind of a struggle you're going through. Spoiling you. I want to give you the good life. I want to spoil you with gifts and trips, everything you could ever need or want. You deserve nothing else. Okay, so this to me is just about, to me, the foundation piece, right? Like I said, underneath whatever may be on the surface, any kind of surface problem or problem in, the material aspect of your life, I feel like underneath all of that, this person wants to spoil you. They want to give you a beautiful life. They want to share a beautiful life with you. So that to me is just another confirmation of this foundational energy between the two of you, which is really beautiful. And this is, to me, is also very Ace of Cups type of energy as well. So what else are they thinking and feeling? See, I told you. This person wants to make you an offer, whether it may not be today, may not be tomorrow, but this is what they're working towards, some sort of a proposal, an offer. I told you, the foundational energy, no matter what the challenges are, the foundation between the two of you is very, very strong, okay? The connection is very strong, okay? So this person wants to be free to choose, okay? So there might be something that has come up here where maybe they are feeling like they don't have the freedom to choose. Not because of you, but because of whatever situation they're in. They might feel like the choice is difficult, or there are just a lot of factors. Things may have gotten complicated. There's some sort of energy here around them not feeling particularly empowered. Okay, so I feel like if there has been a challenge here, your person is looking for empowerment. They are trying to get themselves back to a place where they feel empowered to change the situation or find a solution or resolve the conflict. And I feel like this free will is all about choices. It's about taking that leap of faith into unknown waters, but having faith that it will work out. And to me, that goes back to this powerful move energy. Okay, to me, a powerful move here with this free will here is the answer your person is looking for. Okay, so I do feel that right now they are looking to empower themselves. They're looking to put themselves back on a path where they can make their own very powerful choices, and they can choose you. They can choose to make this offer towards you. They can choose where their life is going, where their journey is going, without feeling like they are being pulled back in some way. Okay, I feel like this person very much wants to make that leap of faith. They want to be with you. Even if they don't know, like even if either of you don't know yet where this could go or where you're going to land or where it's going to end up, they want to make this offer. They want you in their life because, again, at the end of the day, there is a powerful connection here that they just simply cannot walk away from, even if they tried. Okay, even if they tried, and maybe they have tried. Yeah, see? So I feel like They realize that in order to empower themselves, in order to get to a point where they can make their own decisions, where they can make powerful moves from understanding the magic of who they are, which to me, this is also about empowering yourself. Where is your power? Why are you giving it away to people, other people, or situations? So I feel like they are very aware that in order to choose you, to choose the opportunity to find the solution, they're going to have to say no to other situations, other people. And again, it doesn't have to be romantic or third party, it could be, but whatever is that problem, whatever is the problem, they're going to have to say no, and they're going to have to reclaim their power. And that might be what the main struggle is here, okay? They're needing to say no to other people, other situations, or needing to say no in order to resolve a problem that is keeping them stuck in a place that is away from you. So this no is for something else. It's not for you, as in they have to say no to other things so that they can say yes to you, so they can come forward towards you and make the offer that they really want to make, okay? So wow, that was a powerful reading. If you'd like to have a personal reading with me, you could do the live or the video recorded. You can also order any of the oracle decks that I have created and used in this reading. They're great problem solvers for your questions at home. Everything is at livetarot.com, so make sure you check it out. Thank you so much for being here. I'll see you all on the next one.